chapter 20, in chapter 30, in chapter 32, he screamed out. He said, I also say. Everyone's voice has been heard. They are trying to silence my voice, but I also say. Others have been speaking, others have been opening their mouths and saying things, but there is a power that's trying to shut my voice. I also say. I make a declaration as you hear the sound of my voice, by the power of the Holy Ghost. No power can shut your voice. No power can shut your voice. No force can shut your voice. God is about to amplify your voice. God is about to amplify your voice. Somebody shout yes. Take your seat. The life of Job tells us a lot, that no life, you see, the life of Job tells us that the trials of life are meant to polish us, not to punish us. The troubles, greatness is a school, but trials are your school fees. And you don't understand, and that is why this night, don't give up on yourself. Even if you are a young chap, don't give up on yourself. Don't look down on yourself. Don't look down on what God can do through you. Don't look down. Moses was 3 months old when he got his mother a job. Moses was 3 months old when he hired his mother and put her on salary. And you are over 45 and your family cannot feel your impact. You are over 50 and nobody feels your impact. That devil is a liar. At the end of this meeting, your relevance shall be felt. Your value shall be felt. Your value shall be felt. Your importance shall be felt. Your generation shall feel your impact. You say, man of God, you don't understand. I've lost a lot in my life. I have lost opportunities. I've lost privileges. It doesn't matter what you have lost. God lost angels. God lost angels, and he's still God. God lost angels and was not depressed. And you lost one husband and you are crying and weeping and weeping and crying. Husband you did not create, a woman you didn't create, angels God created. He lost them and he was not depressed. There are so many of us who are crying because there are certain people that walked out of our life. Now the problem is that some wrong people are in your life occupying space. Until they leave, they cannot give access to the right people to come. Why did Job get to that point in his life where he had to curse the day of his birth? Why was I born? Why was I born? If I'm going to go through this pain in life, if I will go through these trials and tribulation and go through this situation, why was I born? And there are many people who have surrendered their life to Christ, and the battles they are going through now. Someone said to me, some days ago, yesterday or today, he sent me a message and said, Papa, thank God for everything. Thank you so much. Let me tell the Lord I thank him so much for all my work with him for over 20 years. I'm going to the world. I'm going to the world. And he began to list all the battles. He said, I never knew somebody can serve God so much genuinely and still go through these battles. And he said he's going to go to the world. And I had to show some concern. I said, that's nice. That's so good. And you prayed and you fasted, and yet this happened. Just imagine if you didn't fast and pray, what would have happened? If you fasted and prayed and your life is still like this. So I said, number one, let me explain some things to you. You can't go to the world now because they will reject you. It's too late. It's too late. They will reject you. It's too late. Number two, you cannot backslide now. You can't turn your back, because every weapon given to us, there's no weapon for your back. There is only the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, your loins girt about with truth. And I could understand. I could understand why he was in that condition. You see, it's easy for us to shout and scream and do all of that, but there are many of us When we look at our life, there are burdens we are carrying. There are burdens in our heart. There is pain in our heart. I've seen genuine people who love Jesus so much, but they look at their life. There are certain aspects that give them pain and concern. It's as though their life is a palace of disease, a schedule of failure. A life is a center of pity, and people look at them and they're asking, this person follows the Lord, why is his life like that? Why is her life? Job was in that condition. But I want you to know before I go further that there is going to be a response from heaven. Listen to me, everyone here in Harare. I don't know how many years you have believed God for that miracle, but I've come to tell you tonight that in the next few minutes, when the hand of God comes upon you, you will see God's power. God is going to give to you all the years that the cankerworm has eaten, the caterpillar has eaten, the locust has eaten. It shall be restored to you. It shall be restored to you. It shall be restored to you. Somebody shout, I receive.